Hello followers, subscribers, anyone that happens to stumble across my little YouTube channel. Today is Saturday 27th of December. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, a safe Christmas and had a good time. So that's all the past now, isn't it? I'll do a catch up with Christmas video one other day. But today I'm back at that little pub in a place called Harlington, which is near junction 12 of the M1. The landlord tries to put something on almost every weekend, a band or a singer or something, because it's only a small village and there's nowhere for people to go. But saying that, I think the last 2 times I've been there, it's been empty. 4 people, 3 people, it's been really quiet. So I don't know what to expect tonight. I know that according to their Facebook page, I start at 8:30, because there's football on, he has multiple screens in the pub. And I don't know what to expect, but the unfortunate thing is not many people turn up. He did book me for the 27th of November, but he cancelled that for the 13th of December. I couldn't do the 13th, so he got somebody else in to do a soul night. That's what was supposed to be done on the 27th of November. That's what we geared ourselves up for. But I couldn't do the 13th when he cancelled it because I was booked for Christmas parties. So I'm not too sure what happened now. I'll find out from him or some of the bar staff or whatever how all that went. So yes, so Christmas is all over. It's only New Year's. Saying that, I've got 2 post-Christmas parties later on, early January. But anyway, so what do I normally do? Well, what do I normally do? I normally check the weather out in my part of Northamptonshire. That's what I normally do. And it's actually pretty cold. This morning there was hard frost, and I've been out. It is cold. It's cold. And it's not raining, it's just cold. It's winter, isn't it? It's only a winter's tale. Yeah, so it's just cold. So yes, I don't know what time I'm going to set off really. I think I'm going to set off around 6 to get there around 7, I guess. For 8:30 start. It takes about, I've got unload set up, all that good stuff, which I'll run through when I get there. So I shall do a sort of a Christmas catch up on another video. Sorry for my if I sound a bit bunged up. I actually got a cold pre-Christmas parties in November. I thought it's great, get out of the way. Then I got one after it all finished. But then, you know, I keep explaining to people, so although people do come up nowadays with their phone, say, have you got this, mate? Which is great. They still come along and shout at you and sort of spit all over you and stuff like that. Hence you get your colds, isn't it? But anyway, that's just the way it is. I shall see you on the other side. Oh look! It must be another gig log! So normal setup today. Not concerned about too much about the wires today really. There's 4 people in the bar and 6 people in the top bar, younger guys, watching the darts. So it's the normal stuff. FX, my X-Lite20s, copy stand, my Wash 2 lights on my DMX GO, LS33 gravity stands and plates. And that's it. My Lenovo laptop running virtual DJ, that's it. So I'm actually being told not to do anything till 8:30 because the landlord is watching that TV, which is Irish channels watching the rugby, and he can't transfer it to that TV, which is Sky. So can't do nothing till after the rugby at 8:30. So it's 8:10 now. So yeah, so it's the normal stuff. Currently, nothing more, nothing less. Completely different to the Christmas setup. I'm not even bothered putting the side panels on when I come to this place. I'm a bit lazy. I don't think it makes much odds anyway. But there's 4 people in the bar on my left. 2 people just walked in, and behind me, which they call the snug, up there, there's about 6 young lads sitting there watching the darts. So I don't know what's going to happen. The landlord doesn't know what's going to happen. So yeah, so I've got nothing to do till 20 minutes. He wants to watch the rugby. So the view from behind, that's normal really. It's my Numark Mixdeck Express with my Sony headphones on the hook. What else have I got? My mouse, torch. I've got my DMX GO there, my tablet from the DMX controller there. It's only on a basic program right now, that's all I need in this place. I haven't never bothered to put the sides on, but I come here for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, don't bother. That's my spare Hewlett Packard hard drive with my spare 4TB HHD Seagate hard drive. So spare hard drive, spare laptop. As you know, underneath there is my 4-channel mixer, just in case. box of cables, Lenovo laptop, got a tablet there for music, background, anything, and the rubbish is all over the place really. It's all over their place there and behind me. That's my, that's not mine, this is a permanent system that they have here. So they have singers and stuff here, so I guess that's his gear because he's regular. Gravity bags there and on the way. I've got one speaker in front of the other because I can't get out otherwise. But yeah, it's a bit of a mess with the wires and cables. I haven't really bothered to do much tidying up really. That probably needs to go there. I just put two bungee thingy, I don't know what they're called actually, on there, and two on the other one. I can't, he wants to watch this rugby to 8:30, so that's why I'm standing to the side. And that's it really. I said there's 6 people here now, 2 bar staff standing not doing anything, and in the back behind there, what they call the snug, which is up top to another bar, there's about 6 young guys watching the darts. I'm not too sure if they're from the local football team or not. I don't recognise them from previous here. I asked him about the soul night they had. He said it was very good. The guys that wanted it all turned up, so he was obviously happy with that. Landlord's got a bad cold actually. So and the other thing I'm using, if I do use it at all, is the Studio Master corded microphone. If I use it at all, I don't know. Got my pen, paper just in case. There's really nothing going on tonight. Got a little Christmas tree there, little lights around the room. The crowd of people here are Irish. I like to turn that speaker down, it's too loud. They sat there all night drinking, that's what the landlord wants to drink. People at the bar, a couple of girls with the guys watching the TV, that's about it really, nothing got a lot going on. Which is the majority of the time I've been here really. So hello and welcome back. It is New Year's Eve and I'm back at the hotel in Bedford, and this is their layout this evening. There's loads of tables tonight, groups of tables, twos, fours. That's the singer Nat, he's here today using his speakers. He apparently didn't know I was. Oh my god, look at the floor, all these gaps already. 6 on that table, 4 on that table. How you doing this evening? You alright?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
Alright, thank you. Ask me at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever.
Yeah.
Twos, have you got tables of twos in some big groups? The tables are dressed differently. There's no sparkly white Christmas trees. They use these, like they did last year, they used these, I don't know what they are really, ferns in a little basket. Hessian wrap. That one isn't, that one's got some, looks like Christmas after effects, that one, but they're using slightly different, tables slightly different for tonight. Parking. I've got someone who was effing and jeffing at me. I'll explain that on a follow-up video. The stress of New Year's Eve. So that's my setup as per normal, but no speakers. Thought I'd walk around the hotel, see what the vibe is on New Year's Eve. It sounds very quiet actually. Reception's quiet. It's all pretty quiet really. New Year's Eve, 6:15, 6:10. Restaurant's quiet. People here are quiet. There's not a lot going on here. Maybe they'll come in later on, eh? But it's very quiet. This is the tea room, that's open. It's open for tea. That's where they serve the high teas at. That's it's just the front really. I don't know if there's anything going on upstairs in the stateroom. Let's have a look. Spoke to the singer. He's got to start about 10:15 to do one long session. He does a lot of soul disco. No, there's nothing going on up here tonight in the stateroom. It's all pretty quiet up here. No, there's nothing going on. Nothing going on in the stateroom tonight. Something had been going on, a whole bunch of balloons there. Something happened here. Looks like it's laid out for a wedding actually, but yeah, he does a lot of soul disco, so sometimes it's difficult. Mind you, if I can get some of the stuff in before he starts. It's normally when he sings and then you're thinking, I can't play that now. Shall we have a look at the singer's equipment tonight? Well, he's got a Cam Party Bar 2, and he's got another, I'm not sure, another bar there, Give the Music, I think that is. And on this table we have Sub-Zero, I'm not sure what that is, it's a channel or something, maybe it's radio mic, and Alan and Heath mixer. He used to have another mixer, but apparently his mixer speakers all stolen from his car, so he's got a new digital mixer now. And that's really, I'm not sure what mic he's using, that's his mic receiver here. I'm not sure what that is, but in-ear, oh, his in-ear monitors, okay. The problem with his in-ear monitors, it's on the same as my microphone frequency, so he changes, but he doesn't know how to change it. But that's his equipment tonight. Excuse me. Hi, so this is just like a recap really on the video you've just seen. So first part was the pub in the village just outside Bedford called Harlington. The landlord seems to ring me up, I think on average once a month, and he called me for the end of December. And again, if you saw, there wasn't much action. It was a very, very, very quiet night. And I'm back there in February, not January. He wants to put something on for his clients, and he either had me or he's had a singer one-man band. There's two pubs in this village, and they're competing against each other. But it was another quiet night. That's why there was nothing really to show. There was one table of slightly older people. I had to turn that speaker down for them, and that was really it really. Not much to say about that. Equipment's the same. And then we come to New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, we had a singer, Nathan, which I've worked with before if you ever watch any of my videos. last time I worked with him at the same venue, we used his equipment. At the time, he had a QSC digital mixer. I can't remember. I think he had RCF speakers as well. And apparently, he left his car open while unloading, and someone stole his mixer, mic, and speakers. He does drive around in a big Range Rover with personal number plates, so I don't know if that's an attraction for a magnet or not. I don't know. So he had another digital mixer. Anyway, so I plugged my stuff into his. Now, when I've worked with him, I've actually worked with him twice. Once at a hotel in Stevenage, and obviously at Bedford, and again. And he's always come on first. He always sort of starts off at 9-ish for 45 minutes, etc. I think that's the norm, really. And I remember the first time I worked with him, he was in front of me, and he had his tablet on with all the songs listed. And I think I said at the time in the video, oh, look, he's playing, they're all my songs, because he does disco, Motown, and a bit of soul. So as he plays his songs, I'm ticking them off mentally in my head. I can't play that now. I can't play that really straight away. Maybe I can do it late. This time, New Year's Eve, he decided to do one long set, hour and a half, but he wanted to start later, which is fine. So the funny thing was, after about half an hour, because he was starting at 10, so I reckon about 9:45 or something like that before he started, he came over to me and said, "You've played 4 of the songs that I would sing." I had to laugh inside myself, because that's exactly what I thought when I first worked with him, seeing all these songs, thinking he's going to sing the tracks that I think I'm going to play. I thought it was quite funny. Right, so he did his hour and a half, and New Year's is New Year's. It's a hotel, as you saw, and it was £100 a head. It was the normal 3-course meal, sparkly wine as you come in, etc. Last year there was canopies. They take the canopies off, and the price actually went up. But anyway, so you get an older group who are going to spend £100 a night. You're not going to get people certain age. I certainly wouldn't be spending £100 a night if I was in my mid-20s. I'd be probably clubbing it, or I'd be at the pub. But New Year's is what it was. It went off without a hitch, and everything was okay. Now, that's my 3rd year on the bounce at that particular hotel, and I'm not there next New Year's Eve. Somebody's already booked me last year, 2024, for 2026 New Year's, so I'm not there New Year's. And my dilemma now is, do I want to go back to the same hotel again for another year? Prior to the hotel in Bedford, if you watched or followed my videos, I was working in a hotel in Rugby, which in fact now they own that hotel. They didn't at the time. I was there for about 3 years. Prior to that, I was in a hotel in Luton, and I think I was there for 3 years. I think 3 years is like, that's maybe a bit of change. Anyway, that's something I've got to think about. I do like block bookings for Christmas. I do prefer knowing where I am, etc., rather than I'm at one town one Friday, another town on a Saturday, maybe another town on a Sunday, or whatever the case may be. I do prefer block bookings for Christmas anyway. So I'll see how that transpires. I did mention in one of the videos about how selfish people are. And we get this all the time, don't we? So I think I mentioned in my first video, do you do requests, mate? What is it? Drum and bass. And I tried to explain the problem with drum and bass, oh, we all like it, but I didn't play drum and bass. One of the evenings, one of the tables came up and said, have you got any garage? Now, like drum and bass, garage is a bit of a required taste. And I said, let me have a think. Oh, we all like it. Well, who are we? I said, the whole of our table. And there's 10 on the table. So I thought, okay, there was a lull. There was before it really got going, I thought, okay, let's stick the most popular garage tracks, the ones that everybody knows. And out of that 10, of course, only 3 people got up and had a little bit of a bop. So I played 2 tracks and I gave up. Then she came up to me again later. Can you play garage. I said, I played some garage already. She said, oh, but we like it. I said, well, what about the other people? I said, I did play some and 3 of you got up and the rest sat down. I said, what about that? And that's when the selfish bit, I don't care what they want. This is what I want. So, especially drum and bass. Wow, you need to go to a drum and bass event, mate. That's what I meant by, if you ever heard what I was saying on the video about how people are selfish. And one of the guys, there was another floor upstairs which I went to, and upstairs, and there was a DJ up there working, and sort of we had a quick discussion, and he obviously agrees as well about how selfish people are, and they don't care about anybody else. But I know I'm recording this after Christmas and after New Year's. I'm a bit slow with the old videos. But hopefully everybody did have a good time over Christmas, and hopefully everyone had an enjoyable time and a safe time over the Christmas period. And I hope everyone in 2026 is looking forward to another year and more bookings, whatever the case may be. So that was just a catch up. Obviously, when you work in a place so many times, there's only so much really I can show you, or people can show. Like, there's equipment, it's the same setup. There's the table, same setup. There's the car park, there's same setup, no spaces. There's the first floor. So I try to sort of wander around the hotel to make it a bit more interesting. But if you've seen the video, all the Christmas ones, then you'll know that hotel inside and out really. Didn't have access to the bedrooms, didn't go into the bedrooms, didn't go into the spa. But everywhere else, I sort of poked my head and stuck the camera in. So that was for you lot of you to see what a hotel is like. It's the same as the previous year and the previous year. The management have changed in that hotel. The hotel manager is new, and the venue manager is new. So the venue manager was feeling his way about. The first week odd, he was feeling his way about because he was only taken on the week before, because the previous one left 2 weeks before Christmas parties. So he was feeling his way a bit. But yeah, so everything went according to plan, really. Nothing more and nothing less, really. So I'm not going to waffle on anymore. I'm just finishing this video. So I'll catch you again. Take care.